Okay, so I have a little scripture to read to you, and the thumbnail is a shout out to Kathy. That's her scenery when she gets to walk her dogs every morning, and it's just beautiful. She sent me some pictures, so I put it on my thumbnail for you. But we haven't done scriptures lately, so we're going to the scripture, John chapter 14, verses 16 and 17. So I always ask you to read the whole chapter, John 14. It says, "And I will ask the Father, and he will give you another helper to be with you forever, even, even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it neither sees him nor knows him, for he dwells with you and will be in you." And then the part that goes with this I'm supposed to start reading this stuff to you. This was from a gal in Aberdeen, Washington, wrote this for me. Okay, so we search the deepest part of ourselves and put pen to paper. We ask God to help us see through the lies we have built around us to protect us from the world, the lies that keep God out. We look at the definition of what is moral, of relating to principles of right and wrong in our behavior. We make a complete list all the way back as far as we can remember of the rights and wrongs done to us. We begin to see a pattern where we inherited character defects from our parents, our family, and the world. We feel as if a new perception has opened up to us. We have now stepped into a new realm of consciousness. Though it may be painful to look at our past and relive experience once thought buried, we realize that we had never really healed from the moral decay that has lived within us for so many years. We ask God to surround us with his love. We kneel down, we clasp our hands together, and we ask him for forgiveness of ourselves and all of those who have wronged us. Then our spirit is awakened, and we push forward, for we know God is with us. John chapter 14. So that's what I'd like you to study. That's what I'd like you to do. If you need to rewind this, please rewind this. But as I was saying in my last few videos, some of you are getting stuck in the past. Some of you are not being able to move on because of your past. And we need to break free from the matrix. Time is getting very short. We need to, even though time doesn't exist, it does exist in a way, okay? Because once we separate the wheat from the chaff, it's done. Okay, so that's what I was told to read to you today. And a beautiful picture on the thumbnail from Kathy is the kind of image that I'd like you to have in your head as you're doing this. Nice, peaceful. I'm giving it all to God. Okay, now we're going to pull a few cards. We've got the Nine of Swords, and that's right. That's the energy that I was feeling yesterday. I told you about the Nine of Swords. Okay, the Nine of Swords is someone that just is sitting at that lake. See, she's sitting at the lake, but her hands are in her face, and she's crying. She's sad. She's got anxiety. Okay, we need to break free from that energy, because that energy is really going to drag us down. And that's the only thing the opposition has, is your feelings. You know, how can he get to you is through your feelings. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is a card where you need to be more stable. Somebody's too far that way. So they really need to rewind and do as I said from this scripture study. Okay? Because we want to go towards our Nine of Cups. Yeah, we want to go towards our Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is wishes, desires, fulfillment. Okay. And the 9 of Wands, both nines are endings. Okay. And this little bit of the fence has to come down. And that's where we're having problems. The Spirit's saying we're having problems with getting stuck in our head and getting stuck in our past. If you could just okay, sneezing, that must be something there. Okay, so if you could just get past I was going to sneeze again, so that's got to mean something, as I was saying, allergies, but I don't have allergies, so it means something else. But if you can just get past the past, see, we're supposed to take the past and we're supposed to use it as an asset to move forward. But somebody, and I think it's more than one of you, I think it's a lot of you, are really getting stuck in the past. Got to break free of it. Okay, the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Wands. Got to break free of it. So Page of Swords is my card of action for truth. They have the Book of Life right there. They're going to do their soul contract. And they want me just to read just a little bit from the Page of Swords. So I'm going to do that real quick. It says, I learn and I expand my consciousness and I open up to new opportunities in my life. Okay, restless energy, curiosity, a thirst for information, knowing and learning new things. Apprentice, student, intellectual pursuits, a messenger, ideas, reasoning. So we want to go forward. We want to go forward and break free from the past. Now, all of you want to. I'm not saying that this is something to yell at you for. I'm saying that all of you want to, but everything triggers the past. Oh, look at that lamp. Oh, look at that tree. Oh, look at that book. Oh, that TV show. You know, and I know because I'm living in a house where I'm liquidating all past energy and every single thing that I have, including my pets, every single coffee cup, every single piece of furniture is connected to someone from my past. I have very few stuff here that is brand new that I just bought. My lava lamp, I bought that new, so that energy is all mine. It's nobody else's. But everything is from the past. But am I letting it trigger me, keep me stuck? That's the whole key. No, I'm not. I have got to the point where all of the stuff can go to the thrift store tomorrow if my mission partner comes in and we want to move, okay? I can keep everything and use it because I have got to the point where nothing triggers me anymore. Okay, so it says, curious and intelligent. The page has a thirst of knowledge and seems unquenchable. She or he is incredibly quick-witted communicator, and she's often, or he, is compelled to share her many ideas and messages with others. So at times, you're so talkative that it becomes too much for others to process. And her intense energy can come across as unsettled or even nervous. So I'm a great example of a Page of Swords. Okay, she suggests using an air of inventiveness in your current pursuit. Your goals will be met by walking a path of honest discovery, especially where others are concerned. So we always be honest, we always be authentic, we always be real. We never ever edit and make ourselves look different than we are. We just come as we are, okay? All right, so we're going to continue on with St. Michael. Yeah, they got a lot for me to tell you today, but it's all about you, okay? You're worried about your children, and some of you, your children are affecting you. And I think this especially true for Kathy, who sent me the thumbnail, who sent me the picture, lots of issues with our children, but I can't express it enough that we were born, Our children were born to us, but we were only a vessel for the children to do their assignment. And many of you think that you have to control your children, or you have to be with them till the end, till they die, etc., etc. And I just can't stress enough that each person has their own individual, unique assignment, and you were only a vessel for your child. So if your child is missing or doesn't talk to you or anything of what you call negative, it's all for a reason, and you need to let it go. So, this is some deep stuff that they're trying to have me explain to you, that's holding you back, that's making you not ascend correctly. Okay? The angels got your children. Honor and trust your feelings. And many of you aren't doing that. Many of you are supposed to be letting go of unhealthy situations, and guess what? You still are in them. Some of you have let go. Yes, you have. Okay, but some of you are still holding on to that unhealthy situation, and I've been talking about that for a while now. And this card has been coming up almost every day. Explore your options. So are you making a list of the 5 things you can do? Like I told you a few, right? I said I'm going to take all my stuff and try to liquidate it and bring in new energy. But if I don't sell something from the past, I just keep it and use it, right? Okay, so I'm exploring my options. I have options. I can give the stuff away free. I can take it with me if I go someplace. I can stay here and redo the house. I have all these different options, but I'm waiting for more to be revealed. I'm not going to jump in the driver's seat. I'm staying in the passenger seat, okay? And that was confirmation from Kathy right there. Okay, so focus on divine and perfect health. They'd rather have you be focusing more on what I'm telling you internally than physically. Physically, it really doesn't matter if I have 5 dressers or if I have 0 dressers, okay? That really doesn't matter. But what matters is, am I holding on to the 5 swords? Am I holding on to the 5 pentacles where I'm searching, but it's not really working because my emotions keep getting in the way? So once again, it's more internal than external. Okay? And I see Joyful Elephant on there. And I see somebody else, Corpse. And I like foods on there. I like food too. Okay, so on the outside looking in, if you could be on the outside looking in on your life, what would you change? Is what they're saying. So they're saying for you and your higher self to combine together and then look inside and say, I would change that. I would change that. Okay, and then get busy working on it in the physical. Okay, because you're divinely guided. You're divinely guided. It says meditation, telepathy, law of attraction, and astro travel. So once again, everything I just said, astro travel, get with your higher self, be on the outside looking in. Okay, and then last but not least, we're going to pick a couple of these cards, the Mage Tarot deck. M-A-G-E, if you want to look it up. Very rare and old. Okay. The other deck was the Light Seers and the Divinely Guided Oracle deck. Okay, so this is your destiny, the star. Everything I'm telling you, we're talking about your destiny. We're talking about what's holding you back. We're talking about what you can do to change it. Okay, so we did all that in this video. So if you have to watch it more than once, watch it more than once. The Hermit, going within. Once again, the destiny is all about what's inside. It's not about what's outside. So my destinies are not about having 5 dressers. It's about what's inside. Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Am I moving on from the past? Everything we went through is to get us to right now. Okay, remember I told you that energy is about the wheat and the chaff being separated? Okay, well, there is no time, but this is a crucial period because you're at the point where you're either going to go to 3D, 4D, 5D, and higher. And what you're doing now in the 3 and 4D is going to determine where you end up for the next assignment. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. And just what I said, the Wheel of Fortune. So we need to do a 180-degree change in some areas of our life. But they're also saying this Wheel of Fortune is more of a card of abundance. Okay, if you do these things that I'm telling you, all is going to change. Just by you being willing to do it, instead of you saying, oh, F that, that's not me, screw that, I'm turning this video off, I'm not going to re-listen to anything that she said because I'm just fine. Okay, well, for the ones that don't do that, for the ones that really take this to heart and say, you know what, I really do need to change, I really do need to do a step 5 from the AA program, which this is talking about, okay, for those of you that are in the program of Alcoholics Anonymous or any of the 12-step programs, this is mainly talking about step 5. But again, like it says, our spirit is awakened and we push forward, for we know God is with us. So that's the point. The point is to push forward because we know God is with us. And as I said that, 1707 on the clock. Okay, and then last but not least, because we're going to start repeating ourselves now, because this is the 4 of Cups. This is saying take that idea and bring it down here. You still got another cup up here in your head that you haven't brought down to the table. So that could be a new job, that could be a move, that could be breaking free from your family, your children, getting rid of the past. Okay, the past is an asset to the future. So, 4 of Cups. So with that, we're going to end it because it's just repeating itself. It's saying, go back to the beginning of the video and listen and do. And then 4 of Cups, bring this last cup down here. Okay, you guys. Thank you for listening.